Hey, how's everyone doing? This is New York Dan here. Shh, it's after hours. This is my morning chat. I was already asleep. I was out cold, guys. I woke up. Speaking of cold, it feels cold. I put on this Polar Tech thing. Man, burner's still working. The oil burner's still going. My heat makes a lot of noise. Sometimes it wakes me up. All of a sudden I hear bam, 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 bam. The pipes. You know what I'm talking about if you got baseboard. Tap water. Just having a drink. You know what? I was asleep, but I naturally woke up. I didn't take melatonin. That's the problem. I woke up and then my schedule's been totally whacked because I've been sick. So during the day I was like goofing off and I made up that AI video thing. If you guys didn't see about the bingo note. Yeah. Who was leaving the note on Tim's door. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I think I was right on the damn money with that one. He went to bingo, it turns out, tonight. I just saw the video. He posted it late at night. Just saw it come up. I watched part of it. So he did indeed go to bingo. I was talking about that in the vid and in the AI vid. And then I also said I was going over to Benderson Park. And sure enough, that's exactly where Tim went today. He put a video out later in the afternoon or evening that he was actually over at Benderson doing some walking. So I was right on the money. I said he was going to Benderson. Yeah, the AI videos in my shorts section. That was funny. That took the cake, right? I looked like I was trying to open the truck up with the grill of the truck was like the doorknob to get into it or the door handle. All kinds of crazy stuff going on. Yeah. I caught up. I was talking with Long Island Ken this afternoon. That's probably why I didn't get the video made earlier. Yeah, I was on the phone with him catching up. It's been a tough year with stocks. I don't know. We'll see if the Santa Claus rally happens. Just talking in general with him. He's afraid to meet up with me because of the sickness. I got to be quarantined. So, it's a winter. Welcome to winter. It's miserable. Your friends can't see you because everyone's either sick or you're sick. It's cold. You get sick and you have to stay in. I'm itching to get outside, guys, but it's like today it was like 30 degrees in New York at best. I think it's in the 20s right now. It's very cold. I feel it. And what's is bad is the more you want your house heated, the more expensive it gets. Yeah, that's not free. You don't get to heat your house for free. You got to pay for it. Man, I don't know. I think Tim might have the right idea being down in Florida. So anyway, I'm going to do some Tim talk. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to do a compact video as my morning chat, folks. I'm going to check out the rest of Tim's video. Coast to Coast is on during the super early hours of the morning. I might listen to that a little bit. I think I might have some of that split pea soup again. I had some earlier in the evening, but I saved it. I don't have the whole can. If you look on the back, it says servings too. So that's how they play it. They want you to have half the can at a time as a serving. Yeah. It's all about small portions, guys. That's what's going on. So, yeah, guess what? Otto's retirement corner, his the vegan that ended up having a heart attack. He's also a senior athlete. He's only 68 years old, guys. He's not that old, this guy. Man, he on the skids. He got home, apparently. You guys left in the comments about this. I was talking about it the last few videos. He was back from the hospital. After a couple days or whatever, he decides, let me get on the treadmill again. Let's do some walking on the treadmill. I don't know how brisk the walking was. I don't know how much he pushed himself. But you will not believe this. He ended up having a second heart attack. Man, oh man. And his wife and him were going to drive to the hospital, but there was traffic. And the time of day, I think he said it happened in the evening, they called paramedics to bring him over, I believe. And they tested him again, and the indicators showed that he had a cardiac event. There's some kind of an indicator, and the number, if it keeps going up after it's a blood test, they do it every so many hours. That tells if you actually had a heart attack. Yeah. So he had another one. He had a second heart attack. They got him on a bunch of meds. This guy's on the skids. You can't believe it. And apparently the problem was, as you commented on my channel, the guy had a high cholesterol condition that was like genetic, where it was unresponsive to statins. Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't heard his exact cholesterol numbers. He's made some videos about the heart attack. He's put a few posts up, but I'm going to tell you right now, his channel is very lacking. He tells some of the story, but the guy's like missing a lot of details and information. Maybe he'll do that in other videos, but it's kind of annoying. Like, put the facts out there. Talk about it. Talk about your numbers. What's going on? What's the problem here? Yeah. So I had watched that, and guess what? On my feed came up another video where a doctor, a medical doctor on YouTube, I can't remember the name of his channel now. It's in my watch history. I subscribe to his thing. He has like 400,000 subscribers, this guy. Yeah, he's got gray and black hair, with like a, does he have a beard? I think he has a bit of a beard. Salt and pepper hair. He's a medical doctor, and he gives advice on YouTube. That's how he made his channel. But guess what? All the advice he's giving you, and how great he is being a cardiac doctor. A couple months, 2 months ago, he ended up having a heart attack. Take his advice with a grain of salt. Yeah, it turned out one of his fellow cardiac surgeons, he's a cardiac surgeon, I think. He went and saw one of his fellow surgeons, and they did I think it's called an angiogram. They put a wire up your vein, and they can also do a stent that way. Yeah, they found a artery was 99% blocked, one of the ones supplying blood to his heart. Man. And the guy was like, his friend who's a surgeon was like, no, that can't be going on. You can't be having that cardiac event. You exercise, you take good care of yourself. he didn't believe him at first. And then when they saw what condition he was in, and maybe they did some tests and stuff, they're like, okay, let's do it. Let's check what's going on. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Now, again, I love these experts, these damn channels that get the algorithm and they get all these damn views, but they don't even give you the details. The information is lacking. He didn't say what kind of diet has he been doing. What's the foods he likes to eat? What's he been doing? How did this happen? What is there an explanation for it? Does he have a genetic problem? Does he have high cholesterol readings, etc.? No, it's all lacking. These guys take the cake. They talk about clickbait. You know, they say, oh, I had a heart attack, I'm going to do a video. And then they don't even talk about any of the details as to what they were doing that led to that. It's pretty ridiculous. So, anyway, the reason I'm talking about these guys, well, it's kind of by chance it came up. But I'm doing Wellness Month on my channel this month in December. And I was going to do this tonight, but I think, I don't know, maybe tomorrow morning I'll do it because my stomach's been a little off. This stuff here, we got to try it. One of my friends claims this will clear your arteries out. Modified citrus pectin. And I'm reading it, and they want you to take a glass of water with this stuff in. It's a powder. And they want you to do it on an empty stomach. Yeah. It's backed by 65 published studies. It's optimal bioavailability. It optimizes cellular function and communication, immune function, and other essential areas of health. Now, according to my friend Paul, he said this will clear your arteries if you get on a regimen drinking this modified citrus pectin. And as you can tell, the container has not been opened yet. I bought it, but I'm like, I don't know why I haven't tried it yet. I was trying the pomegranate. It's time to open this puppy up. Yeah. It's time to open that up. So yeah, this Otto, or he has a different name, Howard. He's got a, you know what? Enough with that treadmill, man. You better rest up. Yeah, he keeps going on the treadmill. I don't know, guys. And I'm going to tell you something else. These guys on YouTube, just like Otto, so to speak, they have these channels where he's like a senior athlete and he's, you know, vegan diet, and they keep talking about how they're so healthy by like working out or running a lot. Meanwhile, if you look at these guys, they look like they're very old. It doesn't look like just by looking at Otto, or Howard, I can say that's an elderly guy. Did he have a heart attack? Well, I'm not that surprised. He's very elderly. Yeah. And he's only 68 years old, the same age practically as Sarasota Tim. So it's kind of weird, like, you have some of these guys on YouTube giving advice about health, and some of them, especially if they have MD credentials, there's one guy on there who has like white eyebrows, and man, the guy looks like he's like in a nursing home, and he's supposed to be telling you about like health or anti-aging stuff and diet. You're like, what's with these guys, man? What's with this? Just because they have the algorithm. It's the same with that Brian Johnson. He's another one, the anti-aging. He's on a strict regimen. And he does crazy stuff he claims he's going to live to like, 180 years old or a very high number. Meanwhile, he's looking worse and worse. And the guy's only in his 40s. He's younger than me. Man, what's going on, man? These things are crazier and crazier. So, yeah, the doctor, he was saying, the one that had the heart attack, I was watching a little of his channel. He was saying that belly fat drives the inflammatory response that causes trouble, causes cholesterol to build up in your veins and problems with that. And the whole deal is, he says it's belly fat known as visceral fat. That's that thing where your belly sticks out, the beer belly, up here, if you have a shelf. We got it. That's why I'm trying to get in shape myself, take the bull by the horns. That's a risk factor right there. When you see a guy that has a shelf, even Sarasota Tim's got that going on. The bulged belly, that's risk factor. Blood sugar, it's very important to monitor. Now, here's something that I'm going to check into. This actually came up, I think one of my vids or something, a sponsor came up. They have a non-invasive blood sugar monitor. It doesn't use a needle. That's what they're claiming. It sounds too good to be true, right? You put it on your finger. I'm going to look into this and see if I can buy one. They were claiming it was only like $30. Here's the deal. You can get a blood sugar monitor right at Walgreens or CVS, and you can get the lancets to prick your finger. Yeah, you don't need a prescription. Anyone can buy it. And you can test your blood sugar at home. My friend Dave is doing this. And he said what you do is you can do the fast just like at the doctor's and then test your blood sugar in the morning before you eat. And you'll get a real good idea of what's going on without even going to the doctor. Yeah. If you have, like what happened to me, I had that high number come back because I didn't fast long enough, apparently. Let's hope. But that's another reason why I want to get this monitor. So, yeah, blood sugar, if you have high blood sugar and stuff, that can cause inflammation too. That really, it can mess your body up. And it also is like how well your insulin works on your blood sugar. When you have type 2 diabetes, your insulin, your body's having to put out extra insulin because it's not working as well on your blood sugar. Your body's not that efficient. The type 1 diabetes, your body doesn't make its insulin. That's a different problem. But both are bad for heart health. Yeah, apparently the insulin, high levels of the insulin damage your arteries and it can cause cholesterol to build up. So you got to run it. It's like a machine. You got to run it like a fine-tuned machine. So, yeah, I'm keeping it compact, guys. Hey, check the octopi. The jellies, my friend. The jellies. They're working. I got the light blue light on this evening. Look at that, huh? Yeah, they're swimming. They're still alive, guys. They didn't die. I put in a little bit of food. They're still going, guys. The jellies. All right. That's my health segment for today. That's part of the December Health Wellness Month. I'm going to let you guys know how this works too. I still am not good. I'm not 100%. This is a flu. It's an intestinal flu, a flu in general. I think I've had some aches with it. Yeah. Welcome to New York, friends. Welcome. So, I was going to tell you last night, I forgot to put it in the video. I did a stock trade. I got some Walmart stock. It's already up $1.50. They said Walmart's going to benefit from this economy because people are buying more stuff that's cheaper because the prices are so high everywhere. I don't know what happened to Just Joe. I haven't seen comments from him lately. I think he might have gotten, he may have bankrupted out of the game. He was doing a lot of risky things with options. He was always like, this is a lotto ticket here. He was leaving stock stuff. I don't know. Why. I mean, it's been a rough fall. My friend Long Island Ken, he's had troubles with the trades. It's not for everyone, guys. Yeah. Now, tomorrow, I'm hoping that the Federal Reserve, we'll see, maybe this might initiate a Santa Claus rally. How's that? Yeah, what do you think? Santa Claus rally underway. We'll see what happens. So, while I've been stuck indoors, I watched a little bit of the Old Man Nation. He put up a video that got a whopping 130 views. And he was talking about Miss Vicky and coat tailors and other stuff like that while he was walking his dogs, and the dogs kept digging in the desert. I don't know why the heck they would do that. It's all dust. And then they stick their nose into the hole. I don't get it. He's got some big dogs. He's out there in the desert with a shovel, and he's clanking the shovel, making his video. And then he's calling his dogs in the middle of the video. He keeps calling his dogs all the time. Go figure. Yeah, I think he was saying he's not going to go to quartzsite. I don't know if he saw my vid or not. I was saying he should go out there and meet Nomadic Fanatic. Oh, but here's what I learned. He had mentioned that Nomadic Fanatic had a criminal record. And I thought he was joking around. I saw his museum video where he went to the prison museum and he was saying something about he didn't want to go back there again or something. No, it turns out I looked it up and I actually found there's actually like documents showing his court stuff online. Yeah, like fans or something got a hold of it and they put it up, and it showed that Eric, known as Tater, he was in jail. He served jail time, a couple years or something. He had multiple felonies. He was charged, one of the things said malicious mischief, but he had several charges of burglary and theft. And the burglaries, it said burglary 2, whatever that is. Several of those were a type of felony. Can you believe that? The guy seems so nice. He's got all those cats, you know. Who would think this was going on? Yeah, I guess before he got into the YouTube, before he decided to live the wholesome nomadic life. I don't know, guys. He used to live in Washington State. Oh, back to my health month. I'm keeping it compact. Yeah, guess what? I backtracked. And it's not from what I ate. I ate very little food yesterday. I'm sure I lost more weight. Yeah, I noticed when I was using the scale, the battery symbol was coming on. Well, today the scale wouldn't work at all, and the battery thing was flashing. So it takes one of those stupid button cell batteries, those round batteries that are silver. Hate those damn things. Those stupid watch batteries. Hate that. Because they're always hard to find and they cost a lot of money. They're not a regular battery. Anyway, I just happen to have a new one here. I think I got some at Harbor Freight Tools. I changed out the battery in the scale with a fresh one. And I think the low battery was making a read incorrectly, because when I weighed myself today, the same exact stuff, amount of clothes on, unless I took my shirts off yesterday because I was wearing a bunch of shirts because it's so cold here in New York. It said I weighed 201.2 pounds over the 200 mark. We'll see. I'll do it again tomorrow morning. I'll see where I'm at. So anyway, old Sarasota, he got a new tire on his motorcycle. Surprise, surprise. I don't know what this guy's obsession is with tires. He's always worried about his damn tire, and he said the tread was worn. He wasn't sure about it. Well, the new tire has barely any tread. It just has some grooves here and there. Okay, it's not like an aquaplane anti-aqua tire. This is like a street tire. I would really like to have seen the old tire. He doesn't even show it. Again, it's these algorithm guys. They don't give you any information. All they do is BS. Show the damn old tire. What was wrong with it? Show how it was worn down. He just talks about it. And then he drives to the tire place, and he said he had to spend $430 on the new tire. Meanwhile, when he's driving there, he wants to show how the thing shifts and how good it's running. I saw him go up to 80 miles an hour. He had it in sport mode. He was really gassing it. He's going around cars and stuff. If the tire's so damn bad, how are you driving it like that? I can't believe it. And you guys know, if you've been watching Sarasota Tim, usually whenever he buys a tire or he gets new tires, within a month or two, he sells the vehicle. That's like the mode of operations. Every time he goes crazy over the tires, he puts new rubber on it, and then the next thing he trades it in. I don't know what. It's complete craziness. That's how it seems to work. And then maybe he'll brag to them, well, I just put a brand new tire on it. This thing's good to go across the country. Yeah. The question is Sarasota good to go across the country? The bike may be, but the rider might not be. That's why I'm thinking he might be selling it. That's what he's going to do. So yeah, the bingo, I hit the nail on the head, guys. Bingo. He actually attended it. And this takes the cake. He was saying, he claimed he had to wear some kind of Christmas clothes to it. So he went to Walmart and he bought a Christmas sweatshirt that has Christmas lights on it. Huh. He went over to the clubhouse. I think I even know where that is. It's right by the laundry. They have a laundry facility and like a building in the park. I remember driving around there and seeing that. Yeah. He went over to the RV park clubhouse and they had a bingo get together. They had food there. He had some snacks. Said people were even bringing alcohol. He claims he just brought his non-alcoholic beers, was sipping on those. And they had a great time. They had a karaoke machine. And they were doing a different kind of bingo First, it was done with country music songs. On your bingo card, you have the names of the songs. So then they play the song. You can check it on your phone, I guess, if you don't know the title of it. And then you look and you X out on your card if you got the song listed on your bingo card. It was a whopping $4 a bingo card to play. And then after the country music, they switched it up to Christmas songs. Tim was ranting about it. It was the best damn thing. He was on the fence. He was thinking of being antisocial, but he decided to go over it. And he had a good time. But he said it's all older people, retired people like himself over there. He got to know some of his neighbors at the park. Yeah, it's practically the Villages, guys. And he said there's a lot of Canadians. Yeah, you know what? That is actually a great idea. To have the best of both worlds. Live in Canada during the summer, where it's going to be nice temperatures, not too hot. And then live in fabulous Bradenton during the winter. Good weather. I'm thinking of getting a trailer in that park. How's that? Go down there for the winter so I don't need to be frigid up here. Being sick and all, staying in. What do you think? That might, seriously speaking, guys, that might be a good way to do it. Instead of having to buy a condo or something, you want something cheap. All you're there for is the weather, right? You want the good weather, just simple place to live. Go get a place, my little slice of paradise. Yeah. Check it out. Maybe I'll have to pay a visit to the trailer park again when I'm down in Florida this winter. See if I can find a spot there. So anyway, that's what's going on with Tim, guys. I'm gonna keep this video shorter because I'm gonna get me some soup. And Coast is going to be coming on too. Listen to some of that maybe. It's hit or miss. They don't always have a good topic on Coast. The birds are already covered up. They're sleeping. And yeah, hope everyone's staying warm in this frigid weather. Hit the thumbs up. Your friend New York Dan. And hopefully I'll be out and about making content. If I can get past this thing and also get a weather opportunity to actually do some stuff out there. Yeah. All right, guys. Hope everyone has a great morning. Yeah, this will be morning chat. And or maybe evening chat if you see it later in the day. All right, guys, your friend, New York Dan, over and out.